sometimes it don't feel like we in a relationship. It feel more like a business arrangement, and it don't seem like you happy. I'm scared to get to a point with no return.
I had to carry the brunt of this relationship, the brunt of these kids and everything, where I put a lot of my dreams on pause. So now that you're here, there is a part of me that feels like, I want to shoot movies, I want to open up businesses, I want to hire more people.
Just when everything appeared to be going well, Yandy and MC appeared to be an invincible power couple. But now that image has been destroyed, and fans are devastated as betrayal strikes at the heart of their relationship. Long before Yandy entered the picture, Erica was already a part of Mendeecees' story. They have a complex past together, with him that has stoked hostility and mistrust for years, even while admirers knew of her relationship with other males. Despite Yandy's efforts to concentrate on her marriage and family, DC's few acquaintances were aware of how persistent she would be even after they made a commitment to one another. Despite co-parenting difficulties and her past relationships with men, ER never slipped into the background. DC's. Not just some old flame from the past, Erica has always been close enough to cause doubts and drama. She continued to be involved in their lives, creating a situation that made it difficult for Yandy to feel completely secure. But despite the drama, Yandy trusted Mendeecees because she thought that any connection they had had was long gone, and that Mendeecees were. DC's told her that they were totally dedicated to their marriage, downplaying any potential threat she might pose and dismissing Erica's involvement as old history. As the conflict with Erica persisted, Yandy found it more difficult to ignore the indications that the drama was beginning to seep into her marriage, eroding her confidence that Mindy had moved on from his past. Eventually, Yandy's confidence showed flaws that even she couldn't ignore, but as they say, actions speak louder than words, and Yandy quickly saw that M's dedication was lacking.
It's called right here. I know that's right.
Yeah, have you met Mendeecees?
No. I don't look familiar to you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Well, that's interesting.
Whoa.
She worked at the same bar as me, and you have been to both of our bars before.
I came there for liquor, not girls. So I wouldn't recognize y'all.
I would say the same thing if I was you.
Okay. We ever had a conversation?
No, nothing besides like, can I get, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, no, I never said it was anything like that.
I wouldn't remember that though.
All I said was that you've been to my bar a couple times. You know, I work at a strip club.
Okay. The conversation we had is to ask for a drink, right?
Right.
That's it. I wouldn't remember that.
All I can do is speak my truth. That's what I've been doing.
All this rumors and stuff that what people saying is not true. This is what I've been saying the whole time. I don't know that girl. I just ordered a drink. Listen, y'all have a great night. Rich, I apologize.
For Yandy Minnie, since C's wedding ring represents everything they have created together, it felt like a slight but painful betrayal to others. To Yandy, it was a symbol of commitment that was suddenly absent. So she asked him about it in the hopes of receiving a straightforward explanation or even an apology. But the men in DC didn't take her concerns seriously and instead downplayed the significance of the ring. In addition to the ring, it was about his loyalty, commitment, and view of their relationship. The missing ring became a constant reminder for Yandy of something she couldn't get rid of after all the sacrifices she'd made and all the loyalty she'd shown in this small act. Yandy's casual response to the significance of the ring and her reaction to it felt like a deeper message that suggested he didn't see their bond the same way she did. During one of their conversations, Mendeecees stated something Yandy never expected to hear, which made her question whether Mendeecees was as dedicated to their future as she was. In that vulnerable moment, Yandy asked him a question. If their roles were reversed, would he do the same for her? She opened up to me about everything she had done for their family and the years she had spent working to maintain their relationship. Support her during the most difficult times. It was a devastating moment that rocked Yandy to her core. After years of loyalty and prioritizing their family, she now had to face the painful realization that her husband couldn't guarantee he'd do the same for her. DC's response wasn't what she had anticipated hearing, as he admitted he wasn't sure if he would stand by her in the same way. Yandy was left wondering whether their love was as genuine and deep as she had thought, or if she had been standing on rough ground all along, when Erica reappeared with accusations that completely upended everything. For Yandy, it wasn't just a casual remark. It raised serious questions about Mendeecees' true feelings. She had given him everything, but he couldn't guarantee that he would be there for her when it counted. Instead of letting DC and Yandy move on, Erica returned to the scene with a shocking revelation that completely stunned Yandy. Erica claims that her past interactions with male DCs went much beyond what Yandy was aware of. She wasn't only an ex, and this wasn't merely the resurgence of an old relationship. According to Erica, she had a serious past with Mendeecees, suggesting that their relationship was more complex and profound than Yandy had ever thought. Erica continued after that, further presented what she claimed to be proof to support her allegations, including receipts from vacations, photos of her and M from travels they supposedly made together, and even images of them together in different locations that suggested a close bond. Additionally, Erica stated that they had formerly lived together in an apartment, implying that they were closer than Mrs. had made Yandy think. For Yandy, these receipts were like salt on an open wound, adding to the drama that this was about more than just an ex, served as a sad reminder that she might not have known the whole truth about her own marriage. Yandy was taken aback by Erica's accusations and supporting documentation, which made her feel as though the foundation of her relationship was falling apart in front of her eyes. It made her wonder if MC had actually abandoned Erica in the past or if he had been clinging to both women the entire time. Heartbroken and unable to control herself, Yandy took to social media, and her fans watched as her world fell apart.
Want to address anything more. I just want to move on.
That's what I'm saying.
And not even right now. That's it. Let bygones be bygones. Time should have healed whatever is broken, and that.
She couldn't hide her anguish any longer, so Yandy went live on social media to share her story, fighting back tears as she talked about all the sacrifices she'd made to keep her family together and all she'd given up for Mendeecees. This wasn't the strong compose Yandy everyone was used to. Fans were furious on her behalf, feeling deceived by the woman they had witnessed support men, and bombarded her comments with heartfelt advice, saying, "Stay strong, Yandy. You deserve better." This was a raw, vulnerable side of her that very few fans ever saw. DCs. Despite everything, not everyone was so understanding. Some fans pointed out warning signs that they believed Yandy had disregarded, asking whether she had forgotten MDC's previous behavioral patterns. Social media was ablaze with commentary, and it seemed like everyone had an opinion for her. Some others saw this as a sign that Yandy needed to prioritize herself. Yandy's private troubles became the topic of the internet, and while some were shocked that she hadn't recognized the warning sooner, the argument only made her suffering worse. However, just when it seemed like things couldn't get much worse, more devastating accusations appeared on. As if Yandy's heartache wasn't already enough, a new rumor surfaced online suggesting that MC may have secretly wed Erica before he committed to her. The idea that he might still be legally bound to Erica was more than just a rumor, it was a heartbreaking possibility that further deepened Yandy's grief. The news stunned fans, and social media was once again ablaze with rumors. People questioned everything they believed they knew about Mies, wondering if he had ever been honest with Yandy or if he had been keeping secrets all along for Yandy. For Yandy, it wasn't just a question of loyalty anymore. It was a question of honesty of deception and of, if the foundation of her marriage was deception if these accusations are accurate, then Mrs. has betrayed Yandy on a deeper level than she could have ever imagined. The pain she felt wasn't limited to Erica or even the possible betrayal. It was also the realization that the man she had fought so hard to support might never have been truly hers. Now combined with resentment and a sense of betrayal that was even more intense than before.
Lower East Side.
Shout out to the Lower East Side. Shout out to Harlem.
Yeah, listen, they're not talking to me. They're not talking to me. What you want me to say?
Given everything that has come to light, Yandy must make the most difficult decision of her life. She is at a crossroads and must decide how to proceed. On the one hand, she has devoted her life to her family, supporting Mindy through all of his legal issues and time behind bars. She has built a life with. After all the lies and heartache, she's left wondering if her dedication to her family is worth putting her own happiness and peace of mind at risk. Will she continue to fight for a marriage that seems to have lost its foundation, or will she leave, even if it means destroying everything she's worked so hard to build? One fan wrote, "You've given him enough chances. You deserve someone who values you." Another supporter added, "Sometimes it's better to let go and find peace." Yandy has already shown her loyalty, but some are still urging her to hold on. These comments highlight how difficult this decision is. One user suggested that you keep your marriage intact even if things get difficult. Another suggested that you focus on your children and the family you have created, but don't lose yourself in the process. Yandy's torn. Should she continue battling for a relationship that used to mean everything to her between these two options, or is it time to relax and put her own well-being and recovery first? It is her decision, but it has the potential to alter her life. This is a pivotal moment for Yandy, and it is no longer simply about love. It is about finding the courage to make the greatest decision for herself and her family. Now is your turn. What would you do if you were in her shoes? We would like to know if Yandy should go and start over or stay and continue to fight for her marriage. For more updates on Yandy Mendeecees and all the newest celebrity drama, please leave your thoughts in the comments section below and remember to subscribe to our channel. Your opinions are important, so please share your thoughts with us. Possibly foreseen this for Yandy and me, but sometimes the most difficult decisions are the ones that bring about genuine satisfaction.